If you're looking for a really quick, midweek meal, honestly, seafood pasta is brilliant because it is so fast. The best tip I ever got from an Italian nonna was to make sure that your water for cooking your pasta, look, I'm making a right mess with the salt. But make sure that your water tastes like seawater. That's what it should be like. Now, I love this pasta.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
It's slow dried. It's actually a little bit lower in gluten, and the way that it's made, because it's that slow process, I think makes it feel more like authentic pasta. Would you agree, Mike?
Well, it looks it. You can tell the difference just from the look. It's that darker colour. It's not bright yellow. It looks authentic.
And that roughness actually means, it holds on to the sauce a lot better. So I'm going to pop that into my boiling water. It will take a little bit longer than some of those, fast supermarket pastas. It's really not going to take very long at all.
Anything in life worth having is worth waiting for.
Exactly.
What do you want me to do, Jo?
And then I would love you to chop up my red onion, just nice and fine slices. So I'm going to leave my seafood. The other thing is, don't cut it up too small. I'm going to put it into nice big chunks, and then I'm going to cook the fish first. Then I'm going to cook the prawns, and lastly, I'm going to do the squid. So extra virgin olive oil goes into my hot pan. I'm just going to fry off these little fish pieces until they're just cooked. And I'm using a mixture of white and oily fish. So you're getting those omega-3s from more of those in the oily fish. All fish and seafood's high in protein. Okay, that's good. I might get you to slice that up for me.
No
Can
problem.
I do that?
Do you want it in rings or down the middle?
I want it in rings, I think. Thank you. And I have just used frozen fish here because it's so convenient. I've got it in my freezer all the time. It cooks up really nicely for a dish like this. It's portion controlled, so you take out exactly what you want. And that's actually a big part. It's not just about having sustainable seafood, but it's about also limiting food waste. And that's the most important thing we can do as consumers to lower the environmental footprint of our diet, is to actually lower the amount of food that you're wasting. So it's just a really clever way of doing that. Then I'm going to pop my prawns in. Prawns only take literally seconds. The minute they turn pink, pull them out. And the squid is going to go in last. So squid, again, will cook really quickly. You literally just want to fry it in the pan, and that's it. Prawns are really high in lots of different nutrients. I think we think prawns are a bit naughty. I don't know why.
Not at all.
No.
Especially when you sauté them, like beautiful grilled prawns. They're just great.
Fabulous source of protein. You're getting some minerals and nutrients in there. They do have some iodine. They've even got a few little omega-3 fats. So, they're a great addition. I'm going to pop them out the pan. That was some very loud chopping. That was good.
Was that loud? Sorry.
No, that was good. It was expert chopping by Mike. You can always tell a chef, a proper chef. Okay, so my squid is going in, and then literally once I get this out the pan, we're going to do the same thing with the veggies. Okay. So see how quick that is, and pull the squid out of the pan. I'm just going to set that aside. Do you remember squid rings? Oh, that makes me think of family holidays in Mallorca. Breaded squid rings. That was like
100%.
That was like the sort of an 80s and 90s dish, wasn't it? Okay, so a little more olive oil is going into the pan, and I'm going to saute my veggies. So my red onion and capsicum. I like to hold off in the garlic a little bit.
Yeah.
You can destroy some of the compounds that are present in garlic, but I also don't want the garlic to burn. I kind of like that garlicky flavour, whether that's the right chefy thing to do or not.
Jo, however you want to do it is right for you.
Good answer, mate. Good answer. And we want to saute this for a little bit longer than we did with the fish, because I want that onion and capsicum to be nice and soft. As soon as the onion is starting to be translucent, that's when you're ready to go. Okay, I think I can now start to add my garlic. And that goes. Can never have enough garlic, eh?
No.
So add as much garlic as you like into the pan. I'm going to do a little pinch of salt in there. Now, just push your veggies to one side. And I'm going to throw in my wine.
I love that smell of you deglassing the pan with the wine.
Isn't it
and
beautiful?
that's just going to be like a very almost, loose sauce, right?
Yeah, do you know, a lot of marinaras, so I'm going to use some fresh cherry tomatoes. A lot of marinaras have a quite rich, heavy tomato sauce. I'm not a fan of that. So I like putting some tomatoes in, but just little half cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I want them just softened through the pasta. But, this is the hero of the dish.
Yeah,
so I don't want to overwhelm it.
Jo,
Maybe you
exactly
could get
how
some
I
herbs
do,
for me.
Of course I can. It's exactly how I do my seafood pastas.
Oh,
Like,
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Yeah, I never use like proper sauces or rich sauces, fresh tomatoes in there with the onions, the garlic, the wine. That's all you need.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, the lemon's going to be last. That is looking really, really lovely. I'm going to throw in my pasta. I want a little bit of that pasta water. It's just adding a little bit of the salt, but also that starch that's in will just help to kind of slightly thicken up my sauce. Give that a stir in. A good grind of black pepper. My beautifully chopped green herbs, and this was just a mixture of oregano, some basil and some parsley is going in. Give that all a stir. And then finally, my seafood goes back into the pan along with any juices on that plate. I'm going to squeeze over some lemon juice. I can turn off my heat now. So we are ready to plate up. And that is another top tip, is serve it straight away. Otherwise, that seafood's going to keep cooking. It's hot in here. So you want to serve it immediately. And then I would do an extra little cheeky drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. A couple of fresh herbs of my basil on the top. And that is better than anything you're going to get in your local restaurant, I think, and you've made it at home.
Looks absolutely delicious and smells stunning, Jo. Well done.
Yeah, beautiful. Nice.